Hey guys, it's the Master back with another video. Today, this video is long overdue, but I'm going to be looking at the entire Mario Kart 8 roster and taking a look at the characters from worst to best. Last time I tried to do this, it didn't record the actual gameplay. I hope this time that same problem doesn't occur. But as you guys can see, watch this. Give me a second. So for the gameplay, what I'm going to try to do is, whatchamacallit, hold on. What I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be trying to, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to have the Mario Kart Wii set up. You're going to hear a lot of audio in the background, so let me take down the audio to about, 33. Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit of music. I'll take down the audio a little bit because I want you guys to be able to hear me, but just a little bit of the audio, but yeah, I'm really sorry if this video is long overdue. Last time I tried to do it, it didn't record the actual gameplay, but now it is. So if I don't put it on full screen, I think this should work. Enough talking, let's just get into the video. I'm ranking every single Mario Kart 8 Deluxe character from worst to best. Now, just so you know, a few things before we get into the video. I am not including the variations of Yoshi's, Shy Guys, or Link's. I will be including the variations of the two villagers. And obviously, I'm not including the Splatoon skins. I am including the two Splatoon genders, though. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, smash that like button, subscribe, do whatever, and share the video. Because you guys have given me a lot of support. I do have a couple quick announcements at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that, too. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's start with the worst. Okay, so coming in at number 43, I have Pink Gold Peach, and I think we all saw this coming. Pink Gold Peach, I'm not sure if I used to hate Pink Gold Peach as much, but now I really feel like that, what's her purpose in Mario Kart? Because, honestly, if you guys watched a lot of Nathaniel Bandy, you guys probably know how much he hates Pink Gold Peach. I really don't think that Pink Gold Peach has much of a purpose at all in Mario Kart. So, I really think that she shouldn't be in the game. Because it honestly just makes no sense for her to even be a character in the first place. And, yeah, honestly, I feel like, I don't know why she's in the game. Like, Nintendo had so many other characters to add. They had Hammer Bro, Diddy Kong, Birdo. Or they could add, like Hammer Bro was a character that's never been in Mario Kart. How about Kamiko, who's supposed to be in Mario Kart 64, but he was swapped out the last second for, I believe, Wario? I seriously don't know what Nintendo's logic was behind adding Pink Gold Peach. But yeah, that's it. We already knew this was going to be at the bottom, but number 42 is Isabelle. Honestly, same thing goes for Isabelle. The only reason why she's above Pink Gold Peach is because she's been in the game, but it wasn't a Mario game. Now, for some other characters, they haven't been in Mario games, but I've ranked them higher because they look better. I honestly think they're a better fit for a Mario game. And I think there's a lot that those characters were being requested for, and these are the characters I just wanted to see, I guess. But Isabelle was not one of those characters. Like, Isabelle's completely irrelevant, and she looks trash too. No offense, but she's a bad character. So yeah, she's number 42. Number 41, I have Villager Boy, and at number 40, I have Villager Girl. They're pretty much the same thing, except the Villager Boy actually looks like a girl. Like, this man's trying to transgender. Like, what? That's the only reason why he's below Villager Girl. Both these two are very irrelevant, ugly, trash Animal Crossing characters that I did not want to see. Unlike some other cooler characters that have appeared in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, who are not Mario characters. See, adding non-Mario Kart characters is fine, but they should be characters that everybody was requesting, not people who just popped up out of nowhere from another game series by Nintendo where, nobody really cared about. So, yeah. So, for number 39, I have Baby Rosalina, and number 38 is Baby Daisy. So, I'm going to be pairing a few of these, maybe, if I really feel like it, because these two are pretty much the same thing. The only reason why Baby Daisy is above Baby Rosalina is because Baby Daisy, because we all know Mario and Peach are a thing, Daisy and Luigi are a thing, so I'm pretty sure they're just the kids. But baby Rosalina is not married. So where did Baby Rosalina come from? Out of the sky? Like, seriously? That is just stupid. And I don't get why Nintendo always adds these irrelevant characters that nobody wants. And pretty much Baby Daisy's irrelevant. She's only been used for Mario Kart. And that's why she ranks so low on my list. And same with Baby Rosalina. But Baby Rosalina doesn't even have a husband, unlike Daisy. And that's why Baby Rosalina is lower than Baby Daisy. Alright, so number 37, I have Lacto. I used to like Lacto, but over time, I've grown to really hate this character. Honestly, he already has a role in Mario Kart. Like, look, you guys see him on the screen right now. He holds up the light, and then he tells you to go. He made it into Mario Kart 7, made it into Mario Kart 8. Why is he in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? It makes no sense. Nobody asked for Lakitu. He looks cool, but to be honest, he's already got a role. There's so many characters that could have replaced him. And I really don't get what Nintendo's logic, why Nintendo decided to do this. There's so many better characters that, oh my god, I'm not even going to ask. But number 36 is Tanuki Mario, and number 35 is Cat Peach. I know I'm pairing a lot of these together, but they're almost the exact same character. The only reason why Cat Peach is higher than Tanuki Mario is because Tanuki Mario was in Super Mario 3D Land, which was on, of course, the 3DS, which is where Mario Kart 7 came out. And Super Mario 3D World had Cat Peach, which was on the same system as Mario Kart 8. Sorry, I exited out the document by accident. But you guys get the point. Like, Cat Peach didn't need to exist, but she's actually in on the same, like, she was in Super Mario 3D World, which was where Mario Kart 8 was released, so she makes a little bit more sense, but all they did was inject a cat suit into her, and that was it. Now, I am going to give both of them a slight pass. The reason why they're a bit higher on the list is because they've actually been in games other than just Mario Kart. They've been playable characters in other games, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D World. You guys get the point, but that's it. Number 34 is Link. Honestly, don't really like Link. Like, I don't really play as him ever because I used to not really care about him, but now I just don't like him, period. Because it makes no sense to have Link. Like, Link, nobody asked for Link. I didn't ask for Link. He doesn't, like, look cool at all. Like, he's just trash. Straight up, I don't really... And I know a lot of you guys wouldn't really like me for this. I know not a lot of people ask for Link, but a lot of you guys probably like Link. I personally don't see his purpose as a Mario character. He's not a Mario character. He's a Legend of Zelda character. So what was Nintendo thinking? I don't know. I'm just going to get to number 13, and that's Baby Peach. I really don't like Baby Peach. Like, honestly, I used to be very on her, but now I feel like that she shouldn't have existed because... Honestly, the only reason why she's above Baby Daisy and Baby Rosalina is because she has been, no, not has been, but Mario and Peach are much more common than Luigi and Daisy, so it makes more sense. But Baby Peach has never been in a game besides Mario Kart. She wasn't in any other game, unlike Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. And I'll get to those two in a bit, but that aside, Baby Peach is not a relevant character. I don't know who asked for Baby Peach, like, seriously now? We already have... Honestly, if you want to have babies in the game, how about you add Baby Yoshi, who is in New Super Mario Bros. U? Or how about you add, what's it called? Baby Wario, who is in the, older Super Mario games when he was just a baby. And, Baby Mario was on adventures with Yoshi. Like, that was before we even had Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, well, Mario and Luigi as babies. Like, and honestly, Baby Yoshi should be in the game, too. Like, they should just both... Like, Baby Wario should just replace Baby Peach, and Baby Daisy should be replaced by Baby Yoshi. Like, and then how about Baby Waluigi? Because it makes more sense because Wario and Waluigi are best friends, not brothers, but they're best friends. So how do we have that with Baby Wario and Baby Waluigi? Like, Waluigi hasn't gotten any respect. At least give his baby counterpart some respect. Like, not Baby Daisy, not Baby Rosalina, not Baby Peach. It makes no sense. I'm sorry how much I've rambled this video, but these characters just don't make sense. But number 32, now I really start to get into the characters that are meh. Number 32 is Daisy. I think that Daisy is not a great character, although she's not horrible. She's been, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was like it's Super Mario Bros. 3. No, I'm not sure, but she was in a game before that. She's you know, Daisy and Luigi are kind of confirmed dating because if you see Daisy's circuit, you can see the statues of both of them. And so it makes sense why Daisy's in Mario Kart. I just don't like her as a character personally, but she's alright. 31 is Peach. Peach has been in pretty much every single game because of how much she gets kidnapped. It's not even funny. But if you look at the Mario RPG Legend of Seven Stars or whatever that game was, Peach was in there and her Bowser and Mario were saving like the 7 stars. I don't know what it was. But I personally think that that Peach is a really relevant character, and that is why she deserves to be in Mario Kart. I only have her number 31 because she's not my favorite character, but she's not horrible either. Number 30, I have Metal Mario, and number 29, I have Gold Mario. I really like these two characters. I was going to rank them higher, but there's so many good Mario Kart characters. I honestly feel like that they're not the most relevant, but to be honest, they've both been in at least one other game. Metal Mario was that metal cap you had in Mario 64, where you could walk on water, you were invulnerable, and that was really cool. And with Gold Mario, we had him, I believe, in Super Mario Bros. 2, where that game was just pretty much about collecting as many coins as you could. And that game was, and both those games are pretty relevant, especially Mario 64. Obviously, those guys weren't in the entire games, but they were a relevant part, and they were in the game, so it makes sense. They make way more sense than Pink or Peach. And speaking of Metal Mario, a lot of people try to make this excuse that Metal Mario needed a girlfriend. No, he did not. Like, he was fine on his own. He did not need a girlfriend. But that aside, Metal Mario ranks at 30, and Golden Mario's at 29. Alright, number 28, I have Wendy O. Koopa. Now, I used to hate Wendy O. Koopa because, you know, she was a girl, she looked ugly. But to be honest, she's a really good Koopaling. She's been in Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3, and in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and in Super Mario Bros. U. And so she's a relevant character. She's been in about 4 games. And so having her as a character makes complete sense. And you know, and she's a pretty lit Koopaling too. Now, I don't really consider her the best of Koopalings. I think that she is the worst. Not like the worst, like she's bad, but just the least best, if you know what I mean. But personally, I think she's a really good character. And that is why she ranks here in at number 28. Number 27, I have Toadette. Toadette is a character that first appeared in Mario Kart, but she has been used, I believe, in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And I think she was in New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm not sure. I don't think she was in New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm pretty sure she was in Deluxe, though, which came out after Mario Kart, so it really kind of wouldn't make sense. But at the same time, there's a bunch of variety of Toads. You have the blue, green, yellow Toad. You have the regular Toad. You have Toadsworth. So there's a bunch of Toads, especially when you look at the Mario games, especially Super Mario Odyssey and all of that. And so her as a character makes sense. And she was in another game, and I'm pretty sure New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe came out before Mario Kart Deluxe. I'm not sure, but I think she really has a purpose. But she's not like on a clone on the same level as Baby Peach or Baby Daisy or Baby Rosalina. And so that's why I have her in at number 7. I mean, not 7, 27. Sorry, my brain's just shutting off, but number 26, I have Toad. Now, Toad, a lot of you guys are going to hate me for this one, but I'm not saying Toad's a bad character. Toad is a really good character, but I honestly feel like that, I don't know, he's just not my favorite character, to be honest. Like, he can get pretty annoying in Mario games, but he's pretty cool. He's a very relevant character. He's been in pretty much every single Mario game where Mario has to say Peach. And so I guess it makes him relevant. But yeah, other than that, I don't think that he's the best character, but he's not horrible. Number 25 is Rosalina. This is another very controversial pick because Rosalina hasn't been in as many games as Toad has. But she has been in 2 games, that's Mario Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. And she has been probably the most relevant character in those games besides Mario. Like, when it comes to helping Mario, she was the biggest help to Mario because of the fact that she's a really good character. It's always try to help Mario and the Lumas and all of that. That's what makes it really special. And so I believe that she really deserves to be in at number 25. Numbers 24 and 23 go to Baby Luigi and Baby Mario. Baby Luigi's at number 24 and Baby Mario's at number 23. Trust me, it's not because of, oh, Mario's better than Luigi or any of that. Because who knows, I might rank Luigi higher than Mario. Maybe I might rank Mario higher than Luigi. I don't know. But Baby Mario, I guess, is just more like, you know, I don't know. I just guess like they're kind of like Mario and Luigi except the baby counterparts. And they both, I don't know, I just rank Baby Mario higher because he's more of the main character. And I feel like that applies to the two baby characters because they've only been in one game that I know before Mario Kart. But that is still a game. But the reason why they don't rank higher is, like I said, they've only been in one game that's before Mario Kart. And that's Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. But they were still in a game, so I definitely believe that it makes a lot of sense to have them both as characters. And no, I did not say the A word. It might have sounded like it, but I said as twice. Almost. But anyways, that aside, I definitely think these two they look pretty cool too. And they were in Mario Kart Double S, where of course you had the special power up. And the reason, I know babies can be annoying when they lose in Mario Kart. They can cry, but Baby Mario and Baby Luigi have actually been in a game before, unlike Baby Peach, Baby Rosalina, and Baby Daisy, who could have easily been replaced by, I don't know, other babies in games like Baby Wario, Baby Yoshi, possibly Baby Toad, because, I'm not Baby Toad, Baby Waluigi, because Waluigi never gets respect. Like, he's just never been in a Mario game, like, of the main series, but Wario has, just because they disrespect Waluigi, so that's not really Waluigi's fault, per se. So having Baby Waluigi would make a lot more sense than Baby Rosalina, but yeah, but I definitely think that Baby Luigi and Baby Mario don't need to be replaced because they can either have 5 really important babies or 6 really good, like, or just 2 babies, but you know, the 3 babies that I mentioned, Waluigi, Mario, Wario, and Yoshi, their baby versions have been in games with the exception of Baby Waluigi because Sakurai hates both those guys. Don't demonetize me, please. But, yeah. I don't know why Sakurai hates him so much. Probably because he wasn't created by Shigeru Miyamoto. But, I know I'm doing bad, but I'm focusing more on the list. But, yeah, that's why I have Baby Luigi and Baby Mario in at number 23. Number 22, I have Shy Guy. Now, Shy Guy is a really good character. It's really hard to rank him higher just because of how many good characters are in Mario Kart Deluxe. The roster still has quite a few clones, but to be honest, some of the clones really matter, like I just mentioned, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. But with Pinko Peach, you know who I really think, if you're going to have a clone, you know who I really think could have replaced Pinko and Peach? You could have had Bronze, Green, Luigi. Because they didn't remove any characters in Mario Kart Deluxe, which is really dumb because there were some characters that should have been removed. Or if you really did that, how would you just have, Koopa Paratrooper, like, he looked really, really cool, and he's been in pretty much every Mario game. Well, not every Mario game, but in almost every single Mario game, including the original Super Mario Bros. On the NES. A lot of people don't like him because they think he's a clone, but he's actually been in a couple games like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. He's been in more games than those two, so having him instead of Pinko Peach makes a lot more sense. I'm just going to say that right now. And so, yeah, that's why I rank Shy Guy at number 22, because he's a cool character. But I also rank Koopa Trooper at number 21, obviously because of the reason I just explained. I'm sorry I got really off topic. I'm kind of just rambling at this point, but you guys get what I'm saying. Shy Guy's a really cool character. He's been in Super Mario Bros. 2. He's been in a couple other games, I believe. And Koopa Trooper's been in pretty much every single Mario game. And he's actually not really a bad guy. Like, he's actually a good guy, kind of, because even though you touch him, you do lose some health. He's much of a pacifist, I would say. But yeah, I definitely think that Shy Guy and Koopa Trooper are very relevant characters, and that's why they're at number 22 and 21 respectively. Numbers 20 and 19 are Waluigi and Wario. I love both these guys. Wario has many games himself, and that is he's been in Super Mario 64 DS. He's been in a couple other games. He has his own games, such as he has 2 game series. He actually has more representations and more games than Luigi, who has 4 games. Well, I think Wario has 2 game series, meaning that I'm pretty sure there's at least 2 in each WarioWare and Wario Land. And I know a lot of people think he's greedy, but he's really not that greedy. Like, he helped Mario and Waluigi, not Mario and Waluigi. He helped Mario save he helped Mario save Princess Peach in Super Mario 64 DS. And what I don't get though is that why was Waluigi not in that game? Because these 2 guys are just best friends, Wario and Waluigi. They really matter as characters, and Waluigi deserves his own game. He's been disrespected for too long, and it's time to shine some light on him. But he's here at number 20 for now. Wario's at number 19, but just because they're not in the top 10, or even the top 15, doesn't mean they're not good characters. They're spectacular characters, so that should tell you something about the remaining 18 characters. Speaking of which, Dry Bones comes in at number 18. He's a really cool character. He's been in so many Mario games, especially, like, I'm not sure if he was in the older ones, but he's been in pretty much every new Super Mario Bros. Game. And he's just a really cool character. Like, I'm not sure if he was in Mario Kart 8, but I know he was in Deluxe, and he honestly deserves to be in that game. He's way more relevant than some of the previous characters on the list, such as Baby Daisy, Baby Rosalina, and Baby Peach, and Pinkle Peach. And so his relevance and the fact that he looks really, really cool is enough for me to put him at number 18. So, yeah. I think there's not a lot to say about Dry Bones, so let's just get on to number 17, and that's Bowser, the main antagonist of the entire Mario series. There's a couple of games where he's actually helped Mario in the past, like Mario RPG, Legend of the 7 Stars. Bowser, and also Paper Mario, where Bowser wasn't the main villain. It was that, I don't know what guy it is, I can't exactly remember his name, but Bowser was actually kidnapped by that guy. And Bowser's honestly not the worst character. He's an amazing character. I used to hate him, but now I honestly love him. Like, he's just a really good character in general. And honestly, he's been in pretty much every Mario game. Every Mario game where, and the vast majority of those games, he's always kidnapping Peach. And it's really interesting to say the least. He's kidnapped the Sprixies in Super Mario 3D World. He's done so much. And so, yeah, he deserves to be number 17. Number 16 is his dry counterpart, Dry Bowser. Pretty much all the things I've said about Bowser pretty much apply to Dry Bowser, except what happens is that when Bowser falls in the lava, he becomes Dry Bowser in, I believe, New Super Mario Bros. U. Now, sometimes, like in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Bowser doesn't become Dry Bowser at the end, like in the final boss battle in World 8-Castle. He stays as Bowser, but the stage gets a lot harder. But I honestly love Dry Bowser and Bowser. Dry Bowser just straight up looks cooler, and that's why he's higher than Bowser. Let's see, yeah, not a lot more to say about Dry Bowser and Bowser. So let's get to number 15, and we have Roy Koopa. Roy Koopa was actually regarded as the oldest Koopa back in the TV shows in Super Mario World and the Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. And his name was actually Bully because, of course, he was the oldest, and he was always known for bullying his brothers and his sister, especially Morton, who was also known as Big Mouth at the time. Because Morton, by his name, he's like me. He never shuts up. But yeah, Roy's just an amazing character, to be honest. There's not too much to say about him, really. Be right back. Let me not be right back, but let me make sure that. Okay, good. But there's not a lot to say about, much else to say about Roy. He's been in all the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and yeah. At number 14 is Ludwig. He has the coolest boss fight in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And in New Super Mario Bros. U, his boss fight actually looks really cool, and I really think that he deserves a high spot. Ludwig von Koopa being the smartest of the Koopalings, the oldest of the Koopalings, obviously, but the smartest of the Koopalings, with the possible exception being Iggy Koopa, believe it or not. Ludwig's just a really cool character in general. I always think that I've always thought that he's had the most relevant. He's had so much relevance. I honestly just think that he deserves this number 14 spot. That is why he ranks here. Number 13 is Donkey Kong. Now Donkey Kong is technically a Mario character because he's had a lot of beef with Mario over the years. With Cranky Kong, from Cranky Kong kidnapping the Pauline back in 1981 in the Mario arcade games, with Donkey Kong Jr., who is the current day Donkey Kong, always saving him, to Donkey Kong kidnapping Pauline not because Donkey Kong's evil. In my opinion, Donkey Kong is a hero. Not a lot of people see him that way, but he's the main protagonist, and he's always ready to save his family and his bananas from the evil King K. Rool. And the bananas aren't really him being selfish because he's willing to get those bananas back, and this provides for his family when it's winter and there's not really a lot of like food resources. You know what I'm saying? Bananas are on trees everywhere, but when Donkey Kong stacks his bananas, he's not always eating all of them by himself. There's also Cranky Kong, Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong, and a couple of other Kongs that he has to look after. After all, he's the leader of the crew. So you know what I'm saying? And he's also really strong, and this is something we all know about him. Like he just has some great strengths. I really love Donkey Kong, and I really think that he's had a lot of beef before Bowser. Cranky Kong and Donkey Kong were the main antagonists. Like as you guys know, like I said, the Mario family, the Donkey Kong family have had so much beef over the years, and it's really cool to see. Now, obviously, there's not as much as there was in the past. Now that both of them have their own series, but still. Number 12 is Iggy. Iggy Koopa is possibly the smartest of the Koopas. If he's not the smartest, because there's the exception of Ludwig, obviously, then he's the second smartest. He's the he's a hyperactive guy of the Koopalings, you know, with his glasses. He's always ready to fight you in New Super Mario Bros. Wii and you. He has his chain chomp. Now, on his first fight in the tower in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, he didn't have his chain chomp, but the second time in the castle, he came prepared. And he's just like the other Koopalings. He's been in all these New Super Mario Bros. Games. And so, yeah. So that's why I have Iggy in at number 11. 12 I'm at. At number 11, we have King Boo, who I'm actually playing as right now, believe it or not. He wasn't in Mario Kart 8, and honestly, he should have been there, but they added him in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and thank God they did, because King Boo really needed some spotlight. He wasn't in Mario Kart 7 because of course, Honey Queen and Wiggler, but he came into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe ready to race. He's my 11th favorite character. However, because he's number 11, he ranks just shy of the number 10 spot. But because there's so many good characters, like, even though he is really good himself, the other 10 are just, you can't beat those 10. So that's why I have, like, you can't beat those 10 with some other Mario characters. So that's why King Boo is at number 11. And at number 10, we have me, who is amazing. The Mia character has always been iconic. It was a Mario Kart Wii. The Mia character, it was a Mario Kart 7. Pretty much, I believe, it's been in every game since Mario Kart Wii. And having it return to Mario Kart Deluxe, it was an amazing choice that Nintendo made. Thank you, Nintendo, for bringing back the Mii character. When I play as my own Mii, I really find it amazing. It just feels really satisfying not to be a normal Mario character and just competing against 11 other racers with my Mii. It just looks really, really cool, to be honest. And so yeah, that's why King Boo came in at number 11 instead of number 10, because of the Mii character, who comes in at number 10. Number 9, Larry Koopa. Now, as you guys know, not a lot of people think Larry is the weakest of the group. After all, he's the youngest, and his boss fights are the worst out of all the Koopalings. But to be honest, he's an amazing Koopaling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I really think that Larry Koopa deserves to be this high on the list. He's really cool. He looks really cool with that tattoo on the side of his head. I'm so sorry. I was trying to turn on my phone. It keeps turning off. But yeah. Larry Koopa comes in at number 9 for a good reason. He's cool, and he's a really important character. He's, like all the other Koopalings, he appeared in a lot of games. Number 8 is Lemmy Koopa. Lemmy Koopa is honestly just a fun-loving child of the Koopalings. However, he's capable of becoming serious when the time calls for it. But yeah, Lemmy is a great character, to be honest. He's really relevant in the Mario series, and I really think that he's excellent. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's not much to say about Lemmy Koopa other than the fact that he's a pretty nice guy and pretty nice kid, but can also step it up with the bombs and balls he throws at you in the newer Super Mario games. But yeah, that's about it for Lemmy. I guess there's not much to say about Lemmy. I guess I'm done talking about him. And number 7 is Morton Koopa. Morton is honestly just amazing. I love Morton. Like, he has a cool boss fight in Mr. Marvel Zooey. I believe he has a cannon. I'm not exactly sure, but his boss fight's really good, and he deserves a lot of attention. He is the kind of a dumb Koopaling, but I don't know. But he's funny too. I mean, not funny, but like he's really cool. In Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, of course, he's one of the heaviest characters in the game, and he's honestly just a great character in general. I don't know. I don't know really how to describe him in a way that would help you guys understand why I love him so much. But yeah. But that's about it for Morton. That's why he's at number 7. And number 6 is Inkling Boy. Number 5 is Inkling Girl. They're pretty much the same thing, except I used to like Inkling Boy more, but I decided Inkling Girl looks a bit cooler. In my opinion, they're really good, and I know they're not Mario characters, but a lot of people have wanted to see them in Mario Kart 8, and so have I, because they look really, really cool. Like, they were great characters in their own games, because Splatoon was a really good game. Unlike Link and the others, they weren't in Mario Kart 8, but they really deserved a spot in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They were in the DLC, and they weren't a waste of characters, so it makes a lot of sense on why they were in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I just like them. I mean, I feel like I'm being a bit biased, but I really feel like the Splatoon is an iconic game. And a lot of people love having these two in the new game. Like, it made a lot of sense because, you know, Splatoon was like a really, like, kind of like a shooting game in a way. I don't know, they just look a lot cooler than Link, Isabelle, Villager Boy, and Villager Girl, and some other non-Mario Kart characters. But yeah, that's about it. I kind of feel like there's a bit bias in here, but at the same time, they're just really cool. A lot of people requested, not really requested, but a lot of people are really glad they're in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and so am I. You know, they weren't in the DLC Mario Kart 8, so it makes a lot of sense. They saved them for later, and I think that was a really good decision there by Nintendo. And because it made the characters better now that we didn't have like a DLC you had to pay for. So, yeah, that's why these two ranked so high in number 6 and 5 respectively, with Inkling Girl at number 5 and Boy at number 6. And now we're nearing the end of the list, with number 4 being Bowser Jr. If you consider him the Koopaling, he's definitely the best of the Koopalings. He has some of the best boss fights I've ever seen. Ever since his debut in Mario Sunshine, as him using the paint to become Shadow Mario, who's a really cool character, by the way. I honestly think that Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. has really showed his worth as a Mario character. You know, he's always helping his dad defeat Mario. And a lot of people think he's an idiot, but he has he has a clown car, he has an airship where he can lead an entire army of Koopas and Goombas. And he's not really spoiled. Like, he doesn't think he's better than everybody else. He doesn't really say that. He helps with that in Mario Rabbids Kingdom. Bowser isn't really in the game, but Bowser Jr. is. Like, it gives Bowser Jr. a chance to show how evil he really is. And he's actually really smart because he's able to invent his, like, he has his own clown car, he has his own airship, all of that. And he's a really good leader. A lot of people think he's a spoiled brat, but he isn't. He's just a character that he says to his dad, he says, because also he's not an idiot, because at the end of Super Mario Sunshine, him and his dad said, I wanted to tell you something about your mama, and then Bowser Jr. already knew what he's going to say. I know she's not really my mama, as they were talking about Peach. It shows that he really knows what he's doing. And he said, someday I want to fight that Mario again, and I really think that Bowser having that emotional talk with Bowser Jr. really shows the deep connection without having to show how evil both of them are. Like, it just shows a deep connection and the amazing relationship in both between these two. In the Mario Party series, you had Bowser Jr. in Mario Party 8 and not Mario Party 8, but Mario Party 9, where he was always helping his dad. He has his own mini games, and honestly, he could be annoying, but he's really cool. They had him come back in Mario Party 10, where he was great assistance to his dad in the Bowser Party mode. But honestly, I'm done rambling about him. Let's just move on. Number 3, we have Mario. Obviously, you guys knew how high this guy was going to be. Mario is probably the most recognizable video game character of all time. More recognizable than Samus, Link, Donkey Kong, Trevor, and Trevor from GTA 5, Michael, Franklin, all of these characters. He is the most recognizable video game character, in my opinion. And he deserved it. From his days in 1981 as Jumpman, he's been around for 39 years. And it's just amazing to see how far he's come. This superstar plumber has definitely earned his place in the Hall of Fame when it comes to video games, as he's just amazing. And it's not about, oh, Nintendo made him like this. No, Mario has gone on some of the wildest adventures just the same Peach, such as in Paper Mario, and such as in Super Mario Galaxy. He saved the entire galaxy, and he even invites Bowser to some of his Mario parties. Even though they're not the best of friends, they don't have to hate each other like we think they do. It just really shows that. And Mario even gave Donkey Kong his own action figure in one of the Donkey Kong games after Donkey Kong was sad and like he couldn't take it, how he couldn't defeat Mario. Mario gave him his own action figure. And there's also some educational Mario games. Mario teaches kids how to type. He teaches kids how to do everything. Mario's fun with letters. Mario is just such a hero, man. He went all around the world just to save Peach in Super Mario Odyssey. He went to so many kingdoms. He saved the Sprixies in Super Mario 3D World with Luigi and some of the others. And speaking of which, he's not arrogant. He doesn't always go alone. He knows he's going to need help. He gets as much help as he can get on certain adventures because he knows how hard they're going to be. And so that's why Mario ranks in at number 3. I'm done rambling about him, though. Number 2 is my boy, Luigi. I used to like Mario more, but I feel like that Luigi is the nicer of the two. Now, obviously, Mario has done some moves that really are questionable to how he treats Luigi, but Mario has been there for Luigi with how he makes Luigi feel comfortable, and he was happy for his brother when Mario's humbled Luigi when Luigi saved him in Luigi's Mansion 3 times. Because Mario knows Luigi's potential. Luigi has had 4 of his own games, and though he has had less representation than Wario, he's always been humble, and he's never been that kind of greedy guy. He's always been nice, but when it comes to Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, he's not nice. He can turn off the niceness. He is mean. He is not the guy you want to mess with. Stay away. Don't even try Luigi, because Luigi has that iconic death stare that really makes him unique. You know, that's probably the thing he's famous for. Like I said, it's Mario death stare. And he even had his own year in 2013, and hopefully Waluigi gets his year. But Luigi has had 4 games, and 3 of those are Luigi's Mansions, and 1 of those is a New Super Luigi U game. It's not New Super Luigi Bros. It's just New Super Luigi U. Mario's not even in the game, and that's what's amazing is that Luigi finally gets the chance to shine. Not because Mario has never wanted Luigi to shine, but Just that Nintendo hasn't always focused on Luigi enough, and people think he's an idiot, but he's not. He knows what he's doing in Mario Kart because, and he's more athletic than Mario. Sure, he takes a longer time to stop because he's more slippery because of how fast he is, but still, he can jump higher and all of that. He's the skinnier of the two, and I've always loved Luigi, so that's why he comes in number 2. I'm done rambling about him. Number 1 is none other than the green dinosaur from Super Mario World, Yoshi. In the show, he was portrayed as the baby of Luigi when he used to call Luigi Mama Luigi, and that's why Luigi's not an idiot. He took care of Yoshi. Now, obviously, that was just the show. In the original game, the stork was carrying Mario and Luigi to their families. And it's pretty lame how the parents just pop in Mama Mario. Although there is a theory made by Carter the Waffle where the parents are actually Pauline and Jumpman. But apparently Jumpman is not Mario's father. But if you really want to consider it like that, do so. But honestly, Mario and Luigi have just had some of the greatest, adventures. And it's all thanks to Yoshi. And when Wario was a baby, he's helped Yoshi save Mario and Luigi. So Wario's not greedy. I should have mentioned that about Wario, but Mario and Luigi have always been on some wild adventures, and thanks to Yoshi and New Super Mario Bros. Wii and his baby in New Super Mario Bros. U, Mario and Luigi has always been able to succeed. Yoshi's just been a huge help. He's my favorite character, and he has been from the beginning. He's a cute green dinosaur who can do much more than you think he can. I'm honestly just done rambling about him. And so yeah, that's it for the list. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but before you guys go, I have a few announcements. I said I was going to make these at the beginning of the video. I mentioned I was going to make some of these updates. The first one has to be about my message to all my haters video. That was the most toxic video I've made. I'm sorry if that video was offensive. I'm sorry to whoever I've offended in the video, and I really do mean it. I honestly just want to put that behind me. Because it's not easy to do when I feel like that I was in the wrong the entire time. Because this one guy who was specifically aiming the video towards, I don't know why I did. I think I might have seen things wrong, but I thought he had a hate comment on one of my videos. I can't remember, so I can't really say so for myself. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I'm sorry to everybody who I've offended on that video because that was the most unnecessary video to make. And I really do mean it, and I really try to mean it. I really try to be sincere about it because it really matters to me. And so, yeah. That's my first announcement to make, so I'm really sorry about that. But I promise I'm going to make sure I stay away from that as much as possible. Number 2, I'm going to try to use this recording software as much as I can because it obviously has really helped me. Shout out to Muaz for having a video about it. He's the reason why I even have this. But his channel name is spelled M-U-A-A-Z. Check out his channel. I might have the link in the description. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but if I don't have the link in the description, you can just search up his channel name, which is M-U-A-A-Z, no spaces. And yeah. So shout out to that guy. Number 3. Thank you guys for all the support you guys have shown me in the past. You guys really mean a lot to me. I hope that you guys understand that, I don't have the most consistent upload schedule. And the reason why is because, I don't want to be tied down to a schedule. Because if I feel like that I'm tied down to a schedule, like it's my job, or if I feel like I'm not enjoying the videos, they won't be nearly as good. So I feel like, and a lot of other YouTubers have said this, so I feel like it's a necessary sacrifice to make. Because if I do the videos when I want to do them, when I feel like I will enjoy them, and if I feel like that I'm not pressured to do them, I feel like the videos will be a lot better. So, yeah. And one more announcement. I have a couple more videos that I'm thinking about doing. And one of those videos is a review on the Wii U and why it was probably such a failure and my personal opinions on it. And, yeah. That's pretty much, I'm also thinking of doing a video on possibly ranking all 48 Mario Kart tracks from worst to best. And so, yeah, and, I'm going to try, and the last thing I'm going to say is that shout out to Dane Lua for suggesting this idea. This person's channel name is D-A-Y-N-E space L capital U A. That's this person's channel name. So thank you for suggesting the idea. And I'm very sorry this video is so long. This is 45 minutes long. So from now on, I'm gonna try to limit my videos to like 25 minutes, because this video did not need to be this long. It could have been a lot shorter. I could have done this in 25 minutes. So please, guys, do watch the video. I know it was a long video, but I promise I'm gonna try to make my videos shorter. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.